You have new quests in your codex.
Now, just in case some of you ain't doing all this out of the kindness of your hearts. Let's get back to it.
Operator, I run diagnostic regressions. All systems nominal. You don't need to thank me.
Nice. And we got our floof out too. So let's go take a gander. Nice. Very nice. Hey, Pixie. By the way, Pixie, there's a floof in the market. It's that one. That protector stalker. Right? This one. It's underneath the community event. So the more of these that people buy or gift, the more gets contributed to the Fighting the Cancer event that's going on. So that's a way to participate, is to take some of your plat, buy yourself a protector stalker floof, support the cancer cause. Just so you know. I found that out recently, that that's another way to support it.
Heyo.
Hey, Max.
How's it going?
It's going. Let's see. I'm ready for a little break. If you want to do anything for a bit, I do have to clear nodes, but I can do anything. What do you have to clear your nodes for? Are you trying to get to a specific planet to be able to progress in the story, or is it just to clear nodes for Steel Path stuff? Let's feed y'all. I'll just keep working too. Well, whichever you want to do, Pixie.
Hey, God, what?
I don't know if you said anything there. It sounded like you tried to, but the mic broke up.
Oh, I'm very sad right now.
You're coming in incoherently and sounding like a robot.
Oh, I'm sorry. If you can hear me, let me know.
Now I can, yes.
Okay. I'm very sad because I have full Wi-Fi, but I don't have the password because the password is not correct. They gave me a password and it doesn't work.
So call the service provider that sold it to you.
That's the thing. It was provided by the property manager. The problem is the property manager is not in today.
Okay. Why is the property manager providing you something that did you not, are you paying for the internet that somebody else already had set up in the place, or did you get your own internet
No,
set up?
they provide the internet. Like the property manager provides the internet. I don't pay anything for the internet.
Ah. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. And weird.
Yeah, so I have approximately 2 games that I can play.
Let's check what's next.
on my PC, and I really don't want to set my TV is on the floor. So.
You're coming in like a robot again.
My TV is on the floor, and I really don't want to set up my PlayStation. So I have approximately 2 games I can play right now.
That definitely sounds like a choice.
I would love to be playing Borderlands 4 right now, but apparently Borderlands 4 requires an initial connection
Most
to
games,
verify that you own it.
most games do nowadays.
Well, you have fun. I didn't realize I sounded like a robot. I'm gonna listen to a podcast, I guess, then.
Okay.
Have fun.
Alright, tip. So you're doing it for Steel Path. Okay. I wouldn't worry about Steel Path, honestly, until you complete the main storyline, because the main storyline maxes out before the minimum of Steel Path even begins. So I would just worry about the regular quest lines before doing the Steel Path, because like what you were experiencing in Zeramin, that's just the beginning. That's not... Steel Path is significantly harder at starting. So I would worry about getting through the main storyline first, get through all of that, and then worry about clearing what nodes still need to be cleared. Because you may end up unintentionally clearing them doing like random alerts and stuff with the community. Let's see. Apartments provide like a town. Really? That's weird. That's weird and really unfortunate too, because that means you're having to share that same amount of internet with everybody else that's there too, which means your shit's gonna go super slow. Thank you. Finally, someone said it. I don't know why vets are telling people to go to Steel Path first. Yeah, no. I understand why they're telling them. They're telling them that's because that's where they are. It increases resource. It increases, like, experience gain and all this shit. So, like, and you start getting Steel Essence, which is also super useful. But, like, I understand why they're saying it. But when they push it like that, it sets them up to fail. It's very much like, no. Go through the main storyline. Get through all the main storyline done first. Once the main storyline's done, then work on getting a build that makes the 1999 content easy. Or at least where you can autopilot it. You don't have to have sweaty gameplay, right? Get yourself to that point and then go do Steel Path. Let's see. Okay, I'm trying to do the co-op thing. It's okay. Yeah. Even when I had one 13 years, that's what I remember. Huh. That's weird. I get it. That's not the funny. Yeah, that's how people get burned out. Yep. Yep. I mean, the only thing I really need to go do today is, the event. Let's go see. Actually. And I'm not sure what the cutoff is for new person versus vets. But I know that, like, I've put a stupid amount of hours into the game, but I've only been playing for a few months. So you're gonna take 40, huh? Let's go with 153. What are you sitting at? You're sitting at... So this is already higher. We need to get 150 kills doing magnetic. So let's go do some magnetic. Oh shit, shit, shit. No, no. God damn it. I didn't fully finish changing over all of my equipment. Okay, cool. I can change it here. I had set my character up for making more specters. Actually changing everything over. Okay, now we got another one. Pistol primed gambit. There it is. Alright, so this is already better. Cool. We're getting there. Actually, it's doing magnetic. So let's take that off and put Lignite Force back on instead, so we get our corrosive. And then we'll just use the Piranha Prime for our magnetic kills. Daughter.
It's Navarus. You do know what that is, right? Now, these ghoulish little knickknacks have been in the family for generations. I can't just give them away.
Okay, so I've already mastered that one. I've mastered that one. So I need that one for 125. Do you have that Ignis?
Let's hear the tokens rattle. Put them on your eyes if you like. It's tradition.
Alright, let's save it up for this.
Until next time.
Tenno, there is so much to be done here on Deimos. So be
Let's go with this one.
Let's see what you're made of. I'm sure you've apprehended by now that Deimos is not as it should be. Several anomalous objects worthy of study have come up in recent scans. Lloyd can take you through the retrieval process.
Anomalous objects were scanned within this region. Be on the lookout for...
Don't be silly. Retrieving them won't make a difference.
I am detecting Grenier transmissions in the area. Somewhat panicked ones, to be precise. Please investigate and render assistance. We are mutual enemies of the infestation.
Friends now? Tenno?
There we go.
Infested die a good day.
You have achieved double the Grenier's kill count and saved the day. A salutary lesson in lethality I'm sure they won't forget.
And there we go.
I have detected a nearby cache that may be the source of an anomaly. Kindly locate it. You will need to release the cache before we can access it. See if you can damage that growth. Interesting. There is a sporoidal barrier protecting the infestation. Get inside it before attacking. No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside.
There's one right there.
Nothing. Maybe we can find another way to break it free. What's that connected to it?
No, you cannot breach the... You cannot breach the infestation from outside its protective barrier.
Smacking down on these tumors seems to be doing something. Keep doing that!
As I predicted, no harm can be inflicted from outside the infested barrier. Proceed inside.
That should be enough. Try and
Woo!
break open the box again. Woohoo! What's in the box? Wow, you were quick. So quick I reckon you saved more of the box contents. Wow! You got all the pieces and the big puppy too. I wonder what it's been chewing on to get like that.
The anomaly appears to be buried.
All right.
You will need to use
Next.
an excavator to reach it. I have detected a high concentration of resources in this area. Dispatching excavator units for exploitation.
There we go. Oh, no. Go back to my Piranha. There we go.
Relax. That's a digger finished digging.
An excavator has powered down. If you can scavenge an energy source, it can be brought back online. Excavator back online. Continue protection and monitoring.
Go, 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 go. Got him.
just got through digging. That's great.
Nice.
Okay,
Nice,
Mr.
nice,
Smarty
nice.
Pants. All of the excavators made it through their cycles. You rock at this. Pun fully intended.
According to the scan data, this is the final location. Whatever is buried here represents the most unique anomaly detected. Please proceed with extraction.
Extraction, huh? So does that mean I've got some more of these cells I can take? Okay, so the answer is yes, but only one. Alright. Well, let's start out with it.
When it's got juice, a purifier upsets the plants, and they stick their tongues out to taste what's different.
Oh, it's not an extraction.
Purifier operational. Prevent any infested from interfering with it.
Okay, that's fine. One, 2, 3, 4, done.
Purifier operation completed, and rare samples gathered. This data is excellent.
Lloyd tells me you have retrieved the samples I wanted. I am pleased. I suppose you should have a reward for your efforts.
And there we go. Now then, let's go get that animal that's over there. Saved.
You've saved its life, Tenna. It'll serve you loyally, but first we need to address the infestation in its system. Pay me a visit soon.
Challenge is 138. Just need a few more. And more. Let's finish these magnetic kills out real quick. Look at that. There's some more. It's 2.
Fully grown. There. Whatever nightmare spawned you, you're ours now.
Yeah. There we go. You know, you keeping him frozen's not helping. There's a Jade. No, that's not good. Actually, I have ammo on the Pyrana. Okay, so let's see here. She might Nautilus is doing magnetic.
Not the most dangerous creature on Deimos, nor the rarest, but certainly one of the most useful.
There's another one.
This one's a green velocipod. Gorgeous.
Get him. Is this stuff still counting? Completed already. Cool. Now then, let's get on out of here. Go get this turned in. And reset our ammo. Which would be very nice, very nice. Oh shit. I actually almost forgot. I need to go talk to
It's Navarus.
Zam. I need to go to the Zaraman.
Do know what that is, right? The ancient Orcan festival of death, darkness, and deviance? The happiest time of the entire year! I've dug out all the old family decorations. Take a look. One of them even tells a story.
Which I think is the grandmother's one that we already purchased. Day of the Dead Necromech. 50-50 and
Happy
so
Navarus. See you soon.
let us exit here because we actually have to go over to the Zaraman real quick before the things reset. Because I forgot to go grab my weekly stuff. Yes, indeedy. Okay, now you,
Talk, please.
Yonta.
Behind. My head is very noisy right now. Let's see what twisted wonders the void has created. Whatever damage time has done, we can undo it. Reconstruction of the past is possible.
And what do we need for this? It's just the pinions.
If you have specimens, I'm deeply interested.
Which is just this one.
Whatever damage time has done, we can undo it. I suppose you could always come back when you have something. Yes. Goodbye for now.
How's your place coming along? Comfy enough? No need to limit your imagination. These selections are void wild.
Exclusive to Void Shell skins. So yeah, we don't have any Void Shell skins.
Think you look good already, huh? Little bit of everything here.
This way? Interesting. Sentinel. Okay, interesting. Vistagraphs and audioscapes. Interesting. Do we need to be an angel for that?
So who needs furniture anyway? You take care now.
I may grind that out later. Cavalero, what do you got? What do you got? Anything open? Burial rites. Stop. These are all weird ass weapons. Cool. Cascadia. There. Overcharge. Emergency dissipate. Weird Ephemeras. Actually, the weird Ephemeras might. And that also requires
all you like, but even my time shouldn't be wasted. Here's a few pieces I put together in my own time. Void knows I got plenty of that. Not feeling it? Here's where it gets interesting.
There we go. Hey AJ, welcome in, welcome in. I'm still pretty new and I have no clue what I'm looking at right now. Oh, I am at Zerman. I was just grabbing some weekly stuff. It's a place you'll open up later on. So how far are you into the game? Out of curiosity. Let's see. Adrian Gaming, Walt Augment, Multifish Share, whatever it's called, or 2 Arcanes to get maxed and used a lot. I have some of them. I don't know if they're maxed. I don't think they're maxed. I don't think I actually use them. Let's see. Multi-efficiency and multi-augment. Yeah. Ability strength on kill. And that one's while shields are active, gain 1% duration. I could see efficiency being used. Augment. I could see that if you're playing a ability heavy play style. I could see that being really useful. My current quest is the Deveri Paradox.
Let's check what's next.
Well, good luck with that one. That one is weird because they give it to you before you should do it.
Yep.
Though I'm trying to do Thermia Fractures event and it's hell. Oh yeah. What mastery rank are you? Do you remember what the game is called? Which one you used? Weapons like Kingmakers. It's not out yet. It comes out this month. Kingmakers. Mastery rank 5. Okay. Don't do Thermia Fractures unless you're running a group. Don't worry about that stuff. Don't worry about any of all that extra stuff. Just focus. I'll show you. On your orbiter right here, okay? When you open up this table right here, it's called your codex. It's next to the market, next to navigation, okay? Go into codex. And this right here, this section where it says main quests, just worry about this. Don't worry about anything else. Just worry about this. Now, the Deveri Paradox. I do know that you get access to it pretty damn early. But as you've noticed, when it completes, it actually completes down here. So what you want to do is you actually want to go through and do Rising Tide, Chains of Harrow, Apostasy Prologue, Sacrifice, Prelude to War, The New War, and then the Duveri Paradox. Because it's both a prequel and after a certain point in the story as well. It's serving in both.
It's a pre-sequel.
Yes. It's serving in both capacities in that regard. So it's one of those, like, you get access to it earlier than you should because it is technically a prequel, but you shouldn't do it until you've completed the New War. Because then it makes more sense. How you doing, Rainbow?
Sorry, I keep interrupting. What?
How you doing, Rainbow?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
It's good that you're finally responding to me. Doesn't seem to work very well when I try and talk to you while there's no voice chat.
Ah, yeah. Can't respond to what I can't hear.
Exactly. Can't even be mad at you for it. Go dang. I'm kidding. I wouldn't be mad at you for that. Plus, I feel like you do pretty good to try and respond to chat when you can.
I do. I try to keep up with it.
Like, I've multiple times had you be like, guys, 1 sec. I need to catch up on chat. And that's really good for a streamer.
Alright, let's see. It's best to do the event and other people don't worry. Trying to do that very quickly. The event is always up.
Big hits for the big boys.
I just want the amalgam organ shatter. I don't know what that one is. Let's look it up on the wiki and see what that one is. Wiki. Amalgam. Organ shatter. It's a melee mod. Not to be acquired by getting at least 50 points during the Thermia Fracture event. Interesting. So I take it you play melee heavy, and you also play heavy attack primarily for your melee fighting? And you're running a crit heavy build, correct? Yes, I have some. Okay, so let me see here. Crit chance 22, status chance 34. I guess that could go either way, yeah.
What parts of Gara Prime do they have?
Gara Prime. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Just add it to the main quest part and do... You don't need to do them all right away. Definitely also spend time trying new weapons and frames and getting mods and such. Yeah, but the main storyline, doing the main storyline rewards you with weapons and mods and such, as well as access to more frames. So it would
good
still
ones
be,
at that too.
So it would still be focus on the main storyline to get access to those things. Let's see here. It might be a bit early, but I'm working on... I've been trying to get my mastery rank up. So your mastery rank up, so frames, any assassination mission you do, on a planet is going to drop the neuroptics, the chassis, and the systems blueprints that you need for the frame. You just need to buy it from the arsenal for the overall blueprint. So you want to farm those up at assassination nodes on individual planets that you've unlocked. That'll help you with frames. Also, if you're in a clan, the dojo has a Tenno lab, and the Tenno lab also has frames. The Tenno lab plus all of the other research labs, they also have weapons. So that'll help with those, because a frame gives 6,000 affinity towards mastery rank, and a weapon gives 3,000 affinity towards mastery rank. And then you also have companions. Like most of the sentinels, you can just straight up buy with credits, the blueprints, so you can build them. But make sure you're getting the companions and leveling them up and switching their weapons out, because each sentinel has its own unique weapon that can be changed out with any other sentinel weapon you've unlocked. And again, you can do that in the arsenal. So that's how you would focus on those ones. Let's see here. And you're a bit early, but I'm working on Warframe. I mean, if you have access to it, go for it. Absolutely. And if you're with a group, or if you have a community you run with, or a dojo that you're part of, a clan you're part of, maximize your chances of getting the prime parts that you need or want from running in groups. You want to run in a full group, so that way you have a total of 4 choices to choose from, and more people can open up that same relic to help you get that one part. So definitely run with groups. That's a big recommendation for relics.
I do know of a clan. I can't remember the name. That's really helpful, though. Maybe you know it.
Let's see. I have all the blueprints. I just need materials for it. That Discord link that was just posted right there in Twitch Project 2004, there is, if you click on that and you join our Discord, there's a tips and guide channel where AJ Gaming, he put together a tips and guide section of where to farm materials from, where the best places are. And if a material that you're looking for can't be found there, you can also use Warframe Wiki, not the fandom wiki, the actual Warframe Wiki. It'll tell you like the best farming locations and stuff of that nature. You can also get various boosters, which you know from the market, but you can also get blessings. And you can get blessings by hanging out in relays. Players that are mastery rank level 30 or higher can give 1 blessing per day, and it has to be done in a relay. And anybody that happens to be in that relay on that same server when that happens receives the blessings. So that's one way to do it. Another way is having, I don't know if you have your mastery rank 5. You should have access to Hydroid in theory.
Yep.
Hydroid there's a couple frames, but Hydroid is probably the easiest to access because he's the Earth assassination mission. He's got the Tentacle Swarm ability where the tentacles come out of the ground and hold enemies. And the syndicates, the Cephalon Suda Syndicate, they have a mod for that ability that makes it where any enemy that is picked up by the tentacles have 100% drop chance for items. So that really helps with speeding up the resource gathering. And Master Rank 5s, you're probably not going to have access to Resourceful Retriever, but if you ever do get access to Resourceful Retriever, it's a mod for your Kubro, and you can put it in your Kubro, and your Kubro has at max level, has an 18% chance to double the amount of resources of whatever it is you're picking up. There's also Prosperous Retriever, which is the same thing, but for credits, and you can only have 1 equipped at a time.
Oh, because they're both retriever mods.
Correct.
Yeah. And if Project 2004, if you need anyone to run with, I'm available right now.
It's true. We do have a very active community, and again, I still don't know if you're in a clan or not, but if you're not in a clan, we have a clan as well. But yeah, we're all pretty active. We have varying levels of experience over here.
Yeah, like in the clan, there's everyone from people who have started today to people who have been there from the start of the game.
Yep.
Oh, he's in the clan already.
I want some friends. And okay, cool. Good. Well,
As long as you got help, that's all that matters.
yeah, and again, even if you're already in a clan, it's still fine. Our Discord has a friend request channel and a squad request channel where people, if they just want people to run with or to fill out their friend list with active players that are helpful, we've got the channels for that, so that way you can just link up with various members and they can help run whatever, or you can help them run whatever. Another big way of getting resources is like defense and survival missions. Doing the lower level ones that you can actually handle and going for longer periods of time.
But Hydroid and Necros are probably the two best farming frames that I've heard of so far. I don't know if there's any better ones.
Necros is the best farming frame if you have other people to support you.
I didn't know that.
Necros is pretty fucking squishy, but like, man, can he loot.
Okay. Good to know. Because I'm building Necros currently.
Yeah. That dude can loot like crazy. There is no better loot frame than him. But trade-off is you're not going to use him for anything else, and you're probably going to want people to run with you to make sure that you stay alive.
Too bad this doesn't work on Borderlands rules, because in Borderlands rules, the loot enemies are the toughest enemies.
Yeah. Let's see here.
But whatever.
Oh, thank you for posting the Discord. Packy Rambo, by the way, Project 2024 or 2004 is AJ Gaming. He's the ScareCrew Warhammer Genie. We have a magical genie as well. Even that. I would personally say Korra is better than Necros. Korra? Okay, so when we start getting into the other frames like Korra, Hydroid, right? Those ones are going to be superior to Necros because they can hold their own. Necros, on the other hand, if somebody else can drop mass amounts of enemies and keep Necros alive, Necros can loot flat number. They can do a superior job to any other frame. But their ability to kill and stay alive is not anywhere in comparison to like Korra or Hydroid, right? Those things can actually drop enemies. Those things can stay alive. And actually, you're right. Korra is another really good option too, but Korra is a pain in the ass to get. For example, you have to go and farm Sanctuary Onslaught to get all the parts. And you have to get to the 8th round in order to get it. So there's that problem. And then you have to also get, I think it's a total of 30 Kavat DNA to be able to make Korra on top of that. So the accessibility to Korra isn't there. This is the most fun. This is pretty fun. But I don't know. I like Hydroid. Hydroid's my farming friend.
Yeah, me too.
Especially when you get the duplex bond and you just spam your A while everything's being held in tentacles. Oh,
yeah.
20 million of your little companions running around.
Hey, Scare, are you running anything currently? Or oh, no, I'm watching your stream right now. Do you want to join?
What are you doing?
I just need to level up stuff, so I'm cool with running anything. I'm going to run Hildren so that if we do anything higher level, I can still punch up. But if we do anything low level, my weapons will work fine.
So you're leveling weapons?
Yep.
Do you want to hyperfixate on the leveling, or do you want to multitask?
I'd rather multitask. I got lots I need to get done.
Okay.
Because, like, I got to do bounties for, I think it's the Earth people. Whoever will get me the supplies so that I can get the ghoul saw.
And that is, have you done the event?
No, but I have all the parts for this ghoul saw and the blueprint.
You have all of the parts and the blueprint.
Yeah.
So then I guess I don't understand what you still need. If you have all the parts of the blueprint, can't you just make it?
You'd think.
What do
you would
missing?
think. But I don't have the resources to build it.
What
because, like, for
resources are you missing?
example, I need copperite alloy, but I don't have the standing to get that blueprint from Old Man Soombat in Cetus.
Copperite alloy. Okay, and what standing do you need for that? Wait, you finished.
I don't.
You finished. What's it called? The New War, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I haven't been to him since I finished the New War, so is there something I should know about?
Yeah, I'll explain it in a second. When we get there, go find out what standing you need to be at and how close you are to the next level of standing.
Okay.
Let's see here. I have 2 frames right now. Definitely need to work on that. Well, like I said, assassination nodes on planet. There's 1 per planet. And if you can find them, those assassination nodes drop all of the parts for a single frame. Necros can definitely hunt, and then yes, he is squishy, but it's a good weapon. Also get mass health orbs. Yeah, but you have to have the bodies to do that, and that's the trick there. Necros is good once he gets started, but getting Necros started isn't easy for a lot of people because he relies on having dead bodies.
Rose, where's copperite alloy? I need off-worlder. I am at 1,500 out of 5,000. The Project 2004 asked if we could run Thermia Fractures with him. Do you want to do that instead?
I have no idea how to do any of that. I've avoided all of that. And I don't have this...
Okay, then never mind.
So yeah, I don't know how to do those. Because they haven't been relevant to me yet. And I don't run melee frames, so I don't need the stuff out of there quite yet.
Oh, I could make use of that if you want to run stuff on your own. Oh, okay, he was joking.
So, you're at what out of what for your standing?
I'm at 1,500 out of, I'm at 1,500 out of 5,000 for neutral. But I can trade gems for standing. Should I do that?
No.
Okay. I do have a universal medallion.
No.
Okay. Okay, so then what do we do to gain standing with him?
Bounties. So Narmer bounties are harder. However, Narmer bounties give you stupid amounts of endo.
You had me at stupid amounts of endo.
Yep. And it's also how you get standard Caliban.
Oh, I have Caliban Neuroptics, I think, and some relics for Caliban Prime.
Yeah, the Caliban Prime is currently active in the relics, but this is where you get standard Caliban. So, like when you get your helmet all set up on your ship, you can take this Caliban here, and then put him in your helmet and get his ability.
I wish I'd known about the helmet stuff earlier because I got rid of so many frames I got for free because I needed room for primes.
That's fine. You can always change that up later because every frame that's a normal frame can be farmed.
Okay, good.
She really wants to. Yeah, no, I have no idea how to run those.
I just started. Could I do it after this mission?
I will hack it open, but first I
What?
need a data mass from the guards.
Thank you.
They drop the data mass. Grab it.
Okay, so Scare, I gotta go after this mission, but I will be back on later.
Okay.
Good. Now insert that data mass into the console. If they destroy the console, we'll never get the vault open.
Oh yeah, this gun is not the right level for this mission.
Oh, that's fine. I've got it.
I also have Balefire that I can use to punch up. Yep. Can you... Nothing.
We'll leave this here.
Okay, thank you. I will put that away as soon as I'm done. Ooh, a Grokdrol drum! I need Grokdrol.
Oh yeah, they're all over the place in the Cetus.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, if you need
Jeez, I
that
can't
stuff,
even tell if I'm doing damage, because you just slaughter.
Oh, that's my Godfoot Prime. I haven't put my Tiburon back on. My Godfoot Prime's the weapon where it's like, no, this is serious. I have to get through this, and I just haven't taken it off yet.
Oh, okay. For me, that's the Zenith. But that's because I don't have many good primaries.
Fair enough. That and the Godfoot Prime has Mastery rank 14 requirement, and you can only get it from Barrow Katir.
Ah, that'll explain why I don't have it.
Yeah. And it doesn't have a base version. It's just the Prime. And when you buy it from him, it just immediately goes to your inventory. There's no crafting.
Okay.
We're in. Take the resources.
Oh, 600 endo for the first part?
As I said, stupid endo. Okay. Give me a moment here. I need to get caught up. Unless you really want to. Project 2004. I don't know how to do them to be able to help you, honestly. So that's my only problem there. Let's see. AJ, the only place you trade gems for standing is Fortuna. No, you can trade gems for standing in Cetus. Very important to get rank 5 with all open world factions. If it's frames from side quests, do not get rid of it. Trust me, I've made that mistake. Well, you can get them back. It's not that hard. It's just tedious. You can get them back from Cephalon Samaris. Anything that you get from a quest as a reward, you can get from Cephalon Samaris. You just gotta trade standing for them. And then there's also the... What's it called? The Javeri circuit as well. Same thing as for weapons. Yep, same thing for weapons. You can get them from Cephalon Samaris. Shoot, we forgot to send them with sunscreen. It's in Barrow Shop right now. It also doesn't take up a weapon slot. It adds to it. And literally just a defense mission. People attacking and kicking my ass. And then there's a little more to it, but yes. Alright. You find him?
Oh man, I love Balefire.
Did you find him? Yep. Are they inside or outside? Rainbow.
What?
Are they inside or outside?
Outside. Like, what do you mean?
The caches, they can be underground inside a cave, or they can be outside. I was asking because it says
Oh,
you
okay.
found one. So are they inside or outside?
Inside or outside? They're outside.
Okay.
Yeah, because I got the one on this main platform. And then... Sorry, I've just been killing while I wait for you to be done with chat. I've gotten so much grok troll. It is not even funny.
Man, I am having a hard time finding any of these. I don't know if you caught what AJ had said about the Gotva Prime. When you buy it, it doesn't take a weapon slot. It actually adds one for itself.
Oh. The Gotva Prime?
Mm-hmm.
The Emperor's finest reporting.
Finally found it. Cool. Ah, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If it's just a defense thing, let me finish this up. I'll help you with the defense thing. I don't know if I have the proper standing or if there's a standing requirement for it. But I will absolutely help you. I see it. I see the drone. I got
Set cutter.
That's it. The drone is under our control now. Escort it to the extraction point.
Okay, after that was setting up trade mutually reduce school pickups.
Stay vigilant.
Was setting up a tray to mutually reduce school pickups. You'll have to elaborate later. Yeah, get some rest though. We'll elaborate later.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
And, actually, we'll do it when we go pick up the girls. We'll do it when we pick up the girls.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Oh, gotta love an orbital bombardment. Well, not quite orbital, but like aerial bombardment.
Yep.
They're sending another wave to take out the drone. Stay vigilant.
Alright. You are touching my drone too much. We don't do that.
Oh, I told Pixie, but I don't think I've told you. I'm thinking of starting a drone photography business.
Ah. Well, I hope that
I
works
used
out
to do
for
it
you.
for a construction company as their social media guy, and now I'm like, maybe I'll just make that my thing.
Yeah, just make sure you're keeping it with whatever your local country and provincial laws are. Because
I've already looked into that a little bit because of the other job. As long as it's below a certain weight, it doesn't require a license because it doesn't show up on air traffic controller like scanners and stuff.
Okay. Well, just make sure you keep up with it because that's one of those things that the world is still trying to figure out how to regulate and still are seeing the vast capabilities of drones. So there'll be lots of changes constantly happening in that department. So you want to make sure that you're not caught off guard or unawares of changes.
Yeah. Well, because it's also like in certain areas I can't fly because they're close to airports.
Yeah.
So there's also that I got to be aware of, and like, but luckily the app that the drone I bought has or comes with will actually like look up for you the local laws and regulations in the air zones, so that you can like have it marked out on a map.
Oh, that's really
what
cool.
you can and can't do. Yeah.
I want you to liberate a key operations camp.
Ah, we've got a friend. All right.
Ooh, big and thumpy. I meant pillage. Oh, big robot. I'm trying to armor strip him with pillage. There we go. So what is the point of armor strip?
It makes the enemies take more damage because armor has a damage negation percentage to it.
Hmm. Man, these things are tough.
Well, it's because it's the lights on the legs, the 3 little lights that are in a row.
Oh, yeah.
That's the only point they take damage.
I'm always the guy who, when I see a thumper that's like way off in the distance, I go for it, even though everyone else is going for the objective. And I am not at the level where I can solo a thumper. Not quickly, at least.
Well, then you should probably leave them alone until you can. Like, as far as, like, going and provoking them. You know?
Yeah.
there's only one leg left. I don't know. Oh, it's almost dead.
And I gotta thank Uso Grave. He has been helping me out with my Hildren build a lot, and it went from doing like pretty good damage to doing insane damage for my level overnight.
Nice. There we go, it's down. Make sure you grab all the loot.
Oh, wow. Oh, and I got 15 copperite alloy.
You captured the location.
Woo!
Let them retake it.
Alright. I will get caught up on chat when this is done. I was not expecting to fight a Narmer Thumper. But I will get caught up when this is done. We're almost done. It's on the last bit anyways. Woo! Alright. I'm so happy I switched my gun over.
So, when I'm fighting those dudes with armor, would it be a better idea to pillage them first and then hit them with Balefire?
If you're... I mean, you're gonna do more damage that way, yes. But if you're not struggling to kill them, then you don't need to.
Yeah, good point.
But yes, it would make you do more damage.
Yeah, because I guess it's like I'm doing more damage and buffing myself while destroying them. That seems tactically wise.
Yeah, I could see that being pretty wise if you're struggling at any point. If it's too easy, then it's one of those like save the resource in case you run into a unexpected fight.
Okay, it's like save it for a thumper, not for a random goon.
Yeah, use it for when you're running into the things that give you a little bit of struggle.
Okay.
Ooh. Ooh, hit hard. I don't like that.
Where are the enemies?
That didn't count, and that means below us. Oh, okay. Yep, it's below us.
Good work, killer. One day, we will find out who is behind these new armor. And then, that person should pray we get to them before the Granier do.
Alright. So, waypoint 1 will get us out to the surface.
Oh, that's smart. I never thought of doing that.
And there we go. Now we can fast travel.
You know, now that I think about it, I'm actually feeling better now.
Feeling better.
Sweet copperite alloy, 15.
Did you see how much endo you got off of that?
2,400. Holy shit.
Yep.
Hello?
Ready for pickup.
Okay, I will.
You pay me in red. I pay
Bye.
you in silver.
Oh, it is a busy day today.
Yep.
Keep getting phone calls all morning. But yeah, that was a lot of endo.
Yep. Armor
I'm gonna go
bounces.
check how much standing I have with Old Man Soombat.
Well, that was just another 5,000 you pulled, so.
Okay, how do I... I'll do this later, because I really gotta pee. So
Okay.
I'm leaving the group.
Yep.
You have a good rest of your day, sir, and I'll talk to you when I can.
Alright, sounds good. Alright. Let me get caught up on chat here. There's a chip. Yes, okay, good night. Yep, caught up on all those. No standing requirement. You gotta find those spider droids and kill them first, and pick up the canisters and fracture pit and then fill it up. Easiest part is killing the spider droids. Hey Ed, welcome in. The canisters get filled in the amount depending on how many canisters you get and put in the fracture. 2. It will go halfway. Wait a second. Oh, shoot. That thing is a summon? What thing's a summon? The thing that I was running around in? That's a necromech. You get that off of Demos. I'm now ranked 5 and I got Archwings. Very nice. Outstanding. That means you can do the Archwing missions on Earth. And that'll get you access to the boss on Earth, the assassination mission, which is where you get Hydroid from. Let's see here. Oh, also, Ed, in the Clan Dojo, I think it's the Tenno Lab, if I'm not mistaken, there is 2 different Archwings as well that you can grab the blueprints from and be able to make those if you were interested in other different types of Archwings. The different types of Archwings have different abilities. Because you're not using your Warframe's abilities when you're in your Archwing, you're using Archwing abilities. Let's see, I've always done one. It says the difficulty gets tougher with more than one. Hey, Bear! Welcome in, welcome in. Got a whole bike. Oh, yeah, you get that from the 1999 content. From the Hex. So, in the quest over here, main quests, when you get to the Hex, that's where you unlock the Automocycle, is what they're called. Autocycles, or cycle, whatever. But that's where you unlock it, is during the Hex mission.
It's that time again, dreamers.
6 caches. It's Meso. Axie.
It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
That specifies kill. That's the problem. There yet. Okay. I like steady hand on Exilus as the Exilus on the party roll.
Saddle up.
Steady hand. Let's see if I have it. Steady hands, I do. 15% recoil. Let's try it. I'm not opposed to checking it out. So that would make it a 5, probably. Okay. So, format again. Let's remove this one, because we definitely need Hornet Strike. Still not enough. So Magnetic Might drops too. Bam. There we go. So we'll bring Magnetic Might back after. I need to go and get a ribbon here at some point. Remove Augur Pact. Why would I remove Augur Pact? Augur Pact gives me 90% damage. I'm gonna keep that. Okay. Here. Nothing here, nothing here. Okay. Project 2004. I don't know if you're still there or not, but if you are, let me know. Okay, cool. Send me a friend request, and I can jump into the defense with you. Again, I'm not familiar with them, but if it's just killing shit that you need, I can just kill shit.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. It's spelled exactly like it is on Twitch and YouTube.
So what you got going on besides killing stuff and running Norman bounties?
Well, I was gonna go help Project 2004.
Gotcha.
With this event that I've never done.
Oh, cool. Sounds like fun. Which event is that?
The little spider drone things on Fortuna's surface.
Oh, gotcha. That sounds like lots of fun.
I've never done it, so.
It's a bit grindy.
Hello, Bear.
Good morning. How are you, Rainbow? Doing good?
Better than yesterday.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's turning into one of those only like 2 or 3 day colds where you feel like absolute garbage for a day and then it peters off the rest of the few days.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm just packing for my work trip that's coming up this week.
Cool.
Yeah, what are you up to?
Just kind of waking up, having a cup of coffee, readjusting some stuff on OBS, and since I got up early and Scare's still streaming, I figured I'd pop in and say hi. And he and I haven't played very much lately together, so I was gonna wait for him to figure out what's going on here and asked if I could join in.
Nice.
So scared. You guys looking for an extra player on the team today?
I have no idea. I'm gonna send you the invite either way, though.
Okay. Cool. I mean, we were talking the other day, and about how you and Bear Man Nug used to stay up all night and stream together. Do 20, 72 hours straight. Things like that.
Well, we were doing handoff streams. It was one of those
right.
We were going ping-ponging the viewers back and forth between our channels, with no break in between.
Exactly. And I remember the days that you and I used to we'd stay up all night playing Helldivers too.
Yep.
Yeah,
There's so many enemies on Fortuna. Always.
Well, I got some crowd control going down.
You know what? They're not hard, but we could always use some overguard.
Got really efficient at I need to adjust my sound settings. Gotten really efficient at using Caliban.
Good. Nice.
Do we have another mission going on over?
I have no idea. I am just...
I'm going to drop this key for a minute. I think it's for something different. It's over here at waypoint 3. Right now, we're supposed to be filling this guy up to seal the fracture. Nice.
All right, now what?
We grab the Thermia and take it to another fracture. So kind of look for another fracture. Yeah, that key's for this thing down here.
Project 2004 has fracture.
Okay. So basically we're just gonna, here's one right here.
And we're just gonna keep doing this
Waypoint
over
3.
and over again. Hey, by the way, you see your overguard?
Yep.
That's from a
I
Spectre.
do, thank you.
That's my Spectre.
Nice.
Oh, did you get the Gotfa Prime from Barrow Katir?
No, I didn't. I got a mod for the secondary weapon, something or other.
Yeah, the primed pistol gambit.
Yeah.
Well, just so you know, that rifle that he sells, the Gotva Prime, it's a fully automatic rifle that has a unique perk that every time you have a status effect inflicted on an enemy, it gives you a 15% chance that your next round fired will be a 300% critical hit.
Oh, nice.
Yep. And it's a fully automatic machine gun, or rifle. And I'm sitting with an 84 round magazine, and every round is a 15% chance, because I have mine at I think I have mine right around 100%, or close to it, for status effects.
Nice. Let's see here.
So how many of these do we have to do?
3, depending on what difficulty it is. Usually if you pull up your big map, they are marked sometimes. Sometimes it glitches. Okay.
Waypoint 2.
10-4. 300 out. Yeah, I had a little bit of a frustrating day yesterday. I think I just needed a Tampax.
Okay. What happened?
100 out. 300 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 out I just normal stuff.
Ah.
Defensive positions. Do not let them destroy the canister.
Wait. Nothing worth complaining about.
Well, at least you got it figured out.
Yeah. I mean, well, it's like what we talked about yesterday too, Rainbow. I mean, it's like, most things don't irritate me or get me bothered, or I think yesterday was just I was a little tired and anything. So if I upset anybody, I do apologize.
You good with me?
Okay. All of you get to come with me.
Yeah. That's my new spamming hack, right? For me, anyways. I just grab a bunch of enemies, throw them in a corner, and start lobbing some deadheads at them,
Now you're starting to sound like a Plague Marine.
Yep. That's why I still carry a lariat on my horse.
Oh, by the
Just
way.
lasso. Yeah, you just lasso them all together, right? Wrap a rope around the saddle horn and start riding.
Yeah.
I don't know if you gentlemen heard, but there has been a major change in the world of gaming for Ubisoft.
No.
Because they're under a new CEO, which is the old CEO's son. He took over, and Tencent now owns 15% of the company. They have now decided, in lieu of and response to the way that Shadows has been received and has performed, they are going to be creating a new studio, a new sub-studio, and that sub-studio, in their own words, is going to be the creative house for Assassin's Creed franchise, the Far Cry franchise, and Rainbow Six moving forward.
Gotcha.
So yeah, Ubisoft won't have direct control over these IPs anymore. They'll have other people doing the creativity for them. So hopefully we can get back to the good quality storytelling that they used to do.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Well, Rainbow Six, there's not even really much storytelling in.
No, but Far Cry and Assassin's Creed absolutely are story games.
Right.
I don't know any. I don't care for Rainbow Six Siege because it's that first person crap.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you on that. I mean, I played it up, leveled some stuff up. From real life operator experience to that.
Yeah.
I'm just not comfortable with it.
Third person feels like we have more control of our senses and our environment than first person just because of our training.
Right.
Because the way that video games portray first person is very much not as it is far more limiting to your senses than what it actually is in real life practice.
Yep.
Yeah. I wouldn't know personally, but I imagine you're right.
Well, okay, so I mean, in my experience, when we have throat mics on and earbuds on and some of the other things that are going on and we're communicating in mission, I don't use a 1 o'clock sight to see around corners or other things. We have cameras for that.
Yep.
We use mirrors on the inside of our clothing. We have objects to look around things. We have intelligence. We have people with forward-looking infrared radar.
We also have crowd control
Basically,
capabilities on our weapon systems that we're bringing in.
right. So
Man, that Surefire flashlight, that thing is fucking gold in a fight.
oh yeah, hell yeah. You know,
What is that?
It'll instantly blind you if it's a nighttime fight, if you shine it in
Yep.
someone's
Oh.
eyes. It's like disorientingly blinding, so like you get a little confused by it too. It's really nice.
yeah. So Surefire's come up with a bunch of new disruptive weapons that work as illumination devices. Also, literally, it's a mix of different wavelengths of light that will actually make you throw up.
Yep.
Like you'll get instantly vomit.
Yeah, and every primary weapon system I've ever run, I've always had one of those with a pressure switch. Like I've had something from Surefire with a pressure switch, always.
And you know, I like lasers in certain instances.
I like infrared on
infrared, it works extremely well. I'm not the type of guy that likes to give my position away in any sense. So, you know, flashlights, anything reflective that could possibly refract light and give my position away. You know, I tend not to carry.
So then I have a question. I'm trying to create a comic book as like a side thing, just as a hobby. How would I make a military sect of like, you know, ex-military people who actually have combat experience?
You have to determine
who are
first
running a portion of the city. What?
You have to first determine the training and capabilities that they had while they were in service. That dictates their limitations.
Exactly. I would.
But how would I make it?
I would suggest. Gosh, now Eric Ennis wrote a great book on his stuff. Of course, everything that Scare's been through. I would start with just research and get a good feel for what actually happens in real things. And there's several books we could send your way. You know, most it depends on what you're trained for. I mean, really, and then you have each of your specific trainings that are going to be mission specific for what you're doing in that op. Kind of like it's not just a free for all. Every person has a designated portion of what they're doing, unless shit hits the fan and you're pinned down and you're just trying to stay alive.
Correct. And then you got people like me that have like a standard person's MOS, which is their job, will be a number and one letter. But there's some people that have exceptions to that. Like, for example, my full job is I was an 11 Bravo, 1 Papa, 2 Charlie. Because I have special skill identifiers on there for schools that I specifically went to because that was my purview that I was specifically in charge of as an individual.
This has just got far more complicated than I thought, and I'm very excited to get into it.
So, like, if you look at really the things that go on, in those missions, you're going to have your specific skill sets. Even though everybody's multi-trained or what we call just basic training. If you look at the way that the SEALs train, it's a lot differently than that type of thing. If you look at recon, they train a lot differently. If you're looking at, Delta Force or anything in anti-terrorism or counter-terrorism, they're going to run differently. So it just depends on what you want to throw that mix up as in your comic book. So once you understand the different missions and different modus operandi of the team or the group,
well, can I give you a brief summary of the comic book I want to include this in, so you can give me advice on what to look for?
Yeah, but I mean, kind of write that. The best thing I can say is start writing.
Okay.
And then send that to me on Discord.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. I mean, basically, that's where it starts. It starts with pen and paper. And, you know, you should be constantly writing or jotting down new ideas while you're in your creative process. Storyboarding, basically.
Well, I don't think he's looking for help for the creative part. He's just looking for authenticity from the military side.
Yep.
Yeah,
no,
because
I get
have
that.
the creative part in spades. Like, I'm currently working on 3 different comic books that span thousands of years of history. All on their own. Like, they're all fleshed out universes. It's just, I need to... like Scare said, I want that authenticity of, like, a military person could read this and go, oh, I recognize that. This seems legit.
Yeah. Remember that most of our brains are designed to tear things apart. Okay.
But that's what I want. That's what will help me improve.
Yeah, so I would start just by education and reading about what each of the different factions of our military does. I mean, you know, people think, oh my God, you know, Navy SEALs are the badass ass motherfuckers in the world, and they're specific on what they do. And then you can take Navy SEALs and put them in any situation, and they'll adapt. However, there's other factions that are trained completely differently on how to handle the same situation.
So, to make it easier for you, if you look at how many different special forces and special operations groups we have in the United States military as a whole, understand that none of them overlap.
Yep.
They all serve an individual singular purpose that they excel at, and that they're only deployed and employed in the process of.
Exactly.
Okay, so you don't have the Jack of all trades faction. You have
a jack
one
of all
for
trades
every situation.
Jack of all trades are where soldiers like myself come in. We were part of units that are called recce units. Recce units are the jack of all trades.
Yep.
And we're usually
so they do have those.
We do, but we're commander's assets. So basically, we're made up of a collection of people from various different jobs to have a fully fleshed out team. And that team can only be deployed by a commander. But we're all trained specifically in our own jobs. We don't know what the other people do most of the time.
Okay.
We don't even care what they're doing.
Yep. We just have to do our part on that mission.
Most of the time, the other people don't even know we're fucking there.
My God, you guys are so cool. I want to learn so much from you.
I mean,
so it's. I mean,
most everything that we've been taught or trained or anything like that, you can go find Army regulation manuals. They're field manuals, FMs.
Okay, well then my first book purchase will be that field manual you showed me.
The infantry one with the basic platoon infantry tactics and stuff. Yeah, it's a good one.
Yep.
Okay, I'll start there, and then from once I actually finish that book, I will ask for more recommendations.
And you also have to understand that, like, your different characters are going to have different mindsets depending on what ranks and positions they held while in service too. For example, an officer who spent the first 2 years of his career in the field and then spent the other 18 behind a fucking desk isn't going to have the same mentality and mindset of that sergeant major who spent 18 of his years in the front line and then the last 2, you know, behind a desk, and even then was still scheduling missions to try to sneak into combat on a regular basis. So their positions will dramatically change their mindsets.
So once I start developing some characters, could I run my ideas by you guys?
You're welcome to, yep.
Yep.
Okay, because my goal with this comic book is to make it as authentic as I can. Like, I don't want to have one of those ones where I'm like, oh, I included military stuff, but like only the surface level, like shit that everyone thinks they know, when really half of the shit isn't even true. It's just Hollywood.
So you ready for this fun part? You're going to, no matter what, you are still going to have people that are going to go, oh, it's not accurate, because I didn't experience this. And it's like, I know you didn't experience it. You don't have the fucking security clearance for it. So
that's what I mean by we're going to tear it apart.
There's always going to be discrepancies and people disputing the authenticity. So my best recommendation for you is find the Army regulation manuals that are publicly available and use those to create characters that would know these things.
Yep.
Okay.
Fellas, good morning.
Hey,
good morning.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm officially a flyby shooter now.
Zephyr?
And I have my rank number 5.
Nice.
Just ranked. So thanks to SKV, Bear, you guys help. Yeah. Fun.
Nice.
I can't go to Deimos. Yes, I can, but as far as doing the main mission, I think it's locked for some reason. Or either that, I need somebody to roll with me.
Yeah, there's a quest line you have to do in the main codex quest line section.
Yep. And you will have prerequisites for that too.
Yep.
Yeah. I've done Infestation on Deimos last night, and I used that new big huge hammer that Rhino has. I passed it, and yeah, Rhino's a straight beast. So yeah, I love that.
Rhino.
You know what, Rainbow? I saw you on in the lobby last night, and I invited you to come with me to Deimos, but I didn't know if you was available or if you was chilling or whatever, watching somebody stream. But I invited you. But afterwards, I got tired, so I said, "Well, I'll shut it down, and we'll try again tomorrow."
Yeah, sorry about that. I got called away for supper. So
no worries, man. No worries. I don't worry about things like that. If you couldn't do it, I mean, you know, if you couldn't answer to it or whatever, I don't care. But there's always another day. I don't trip on community. Community gets tired too.
But if you want to run anything today, I'm available.
I won't be available, bro, for another hour and a half. So if you still on, I'll look you up, man. Bear,
I'll be on all day because I'm sick right now, so I'm just chilling.
Okay, feel better, man. I hope you taking something for it. Castor oil, that good old fashioned stuff. It'll have you going through
Golden Sinus and Dayquil and NyQuil and a couple other things.
All right, don't overdose yourself now, man. I want you to stay alive and healthy.
I'm on enough stuff that it's helping me get better because, like, yesterday I felt like I was dying, and today I'm like, I couldn't pick up a car, but I could attempt it now.
Have you been eating? You have to feed the cold now. You have to feed your sickness, no matter if you feel like eating or not.
Bouncer, I'm 300 pounds. I didn't get that weight from starving myself.
Okay, I'm just saying, bro.
No, I appreciate it. I really appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm just letting you know, eating is not an issue for me.
And when it gets that bad, here's one of those things right here that Scare should probably Scare will recognize, right? Okay, it's called a RoboCan. Okay, this is how we do it. Okay, you take a 24-ounce can of Coors, you pour half of it into your gullet. Okay, and then you take half of a bottle of Robitussin and you pour it into the freaking 24-ounce can, and you pound the whole fucking thing. Okay, then you get your ass back to work.
I'm not as tough as you guys. I don't know if I can do that, but I'll keep that in my back pocket.
Now to be fair, I did things a little different. I was drinking. What I would do is I would take a 24-ounce glass, and I would put 18 ounces of Wild Turkey 101 proof, and then the rest of Dr. Pepper. Mix that, and then I would drink a third of a bottle of NyQuil, and then I would. Oh, and I would put thermals on underneath my clothes so that I would sweat more. So I'd sweat the sickness out.
That out. Bear, Scare, I got one for you. Everclear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everclear. Yes. Everclear. That's all I need to say. Bear, and I'm sure you're talking about Scare.
Yeah. Cell Sword, how's it going? Hey, how's it going? Welcome in. How you doing? We are helping out a viewer here with whatever these are called. Thermion fractures, I think is what they're called.
Thermion fractures.
Yeah.
Oh, Bear, Scare, the heat sword. It says I need to purchase extra space for weapon.
Yes.
How do you do that? Well, do what you guys are doing.
It requires platinum or leveling up on the Nightwave thing because there's weapon slots there. Other than that, you can get from platinum.
Okay.
Or you can sell the weapons you no longer use.
Correct. Selling the weapons is another one. Another option is like, for example, if you have a Furus, right? If you go into your arsenal, you can get like the Ak Furus blueprint, which does require 2 Furuses to make. So then that's another way to get rid of, to open up slots too, is build the dual version of weapons.
You know what, Scare? This is what I've done. I had no idea I can do it, but I have 2 Boltars. How was that?
You crafted 2 of them.
Okay, but see, this is the thing. I didn't know.
There's only one way that happens. Okay? Yeah. There's only one way that happens, dude. Okay, you push the button that says craft. Twice.
But yeah, so you can sell your extra weapon because you only need 1 of the bolters.
Yeah. Right.
So sell
That's
one.
all. That's all I want to do. I just want to sell it so I can have space. Not throw that heat sword in there.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh man, that's crazy.
So this is what I was trying to explain last night, right? Okay.
So if you go to your, you know how to sell, correct? Real quick.
No, I do not know how to sell. I'm not by the machine yet because I'm out in the backyard doing something. But I got you guys on so I can hear you guys and jump on later.
Okay. You go ahead, babe. Sorry.
Okay. So one of the things when I was new, everybody told me, because I sold some weapons that I didn't level up, right? Some weapons I just don't want, right? It's not my style.
Right.
It's not my thing. So you take the weapon, you level it up to 30 so you get your mastery rank for it, and you sell the damn thing. That'll open up other slots for you. So like that hammer that Rhino has, okay, I had no reason to use that whatsoever. It's slow. It's just like not my style. So, at that point, all right, level the damn thing up and sell it.
Okay. Cool.
You're gonna see that the things that you think are important now in the game, and the weapons that are important now in the game, then you're gonna get to a point where you're like, why did I even waste my time with that?
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, granted, you need you need the experience for that for yourself in the game of using that weapon. See if you liked it. See if you didn't like it.
Well, and
If it
mastery
works
rank.
for you, if it works for you, keep it. If it don't work for you, don't fucking waste your time with it because there's some better shit out there.
Right. I'm not going to lie. I do like that hammer.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Everybody's got their own things that they like and what they do, and like me, I really like the Natterick, right?
Yeah.
I'm a support and fallback guy. Okay. That does huge amounts of damage from distance. Right?
Right.
And that's the way I fight. I flank. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And destroy. Right? Scares up in your face. I'm gonna just get all up in your business. And while he's doing his thing, I'm making sure nobody's flanking him. Okay. And sneaking up on his 6 and jacking him around. So those melee weapons and those things like that, for me, just aren't in the books because I'm not going to get up close and personal unless I absolutely have to.
Okay. Just looking for that because I have 2 of the. It's some weapons I need to get rid of.
Okay, so the primaries, if you have duplicates of primaries, get rid of those. If you have duplicates of melee weapons, get rid of those. However, your secondaries, you need to verify that there's not a version of the secondary where it's dual wielding it. Because if it's dual wielding it, then you need 2 copies of the same weapon to make the dual wielding version.
Right.
And before you sell a weapon that is not a duplicate, make sure it's got the wreath next to it. So that way it shows that it was mastered, because then that means you have gotten all of the affinity you could possibly get out of it for your mastery rank.
Correct.
Yeah. If you go sell it, at least sell something that's worth selling.
Well, no. It's make sure that you can't benefit from it anymore. And you benefit by the affinity rank. The affinity points, because a weapon will give you a max of 3,000 points the first time, all the way to get to mastered, and then frames give you 6,000, and that's how you increase your mastery ranks. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of those points out of it before you get rid of it.
This is why I hang with you guys. You guys are very thorough and have much information on this.
Project Task Force said they need a break real quick. They won't be too long. All right, cool. So, I'm gonna take a break too, real quick, and let's see here. Certain AK/dual weapons don't need 2 weapons. That's also true. So make sure you verify the 2-handed weapons when the dual wielding weapons and secondaries that they actually require 2, because not all of them do, but there are a vast majority that do. Like the Furus requires 2 Furus pistols, for example. All right.
Yeah.
We'll be right back, folks. Please stick with me through the break.
Yep.
I hear you.
You know, but everything that we're doing is mission specific.
Okay. No, I get it,
Okay.
Bear.
Right.
I
And
get it.
you know, it's kind of like what I've told a couple of our other ScareCrew members. You know, just slow down, just a touch.
Just a
Okay,
touch.
just a
Hang back.
touch.
Still new guy. Hang back. We
Right.
got your back.
We got your back. We got you covered. We'll get you through everything. Right. And just like the Jackal mission when we did that, right? You know, it's like, here, let me run this for you real quick. Watch the screen. Watch what's going on. Okay. You know, so you're
Right.
not missing any part of the game that you want to experience.
Right.
Right. Um, you know, if you don't want to experience the game and you just want us to, you know, run in and do things for you, cool, we'll do that too. You know,
Yeah,
however,
but
that's not gonna do you any good in the long run.
right. See, I'm one of them guys. I want to I want to participate, but I also can say, hang back, but watch what we're doing. Yeah,
Right.
I don't want to jump in, just kill everything and just get effed up and not come out with nothing. Yeah, I want to participate, but as you say, hang back a little bit, watch what we're doing, and see now. And see the thing about the arc wings, I found out really how to fly. I was practicing that more on Cetus, try to get the hang of flying it. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is what you do. I try to fly up, and I didn't know you had freaking guided missiles
Oh yeah.
wings. I said,
You know.
I'm looking at the different things that you could do with the arc wing. I said, oh, really? Oh, I gotta level up the Odana. Oh, okay.
And your
Well,
melee weapon and your gun. Okay. And all of the abilities, you got to level all that crap up. So you know, so if people really watch what's going on, right? Okay. When Scare and I are running missions, and Helldivers was a perfect example of this. If you look where Scare's at and you look where I'm at, and I know a lot of times you can't see the things, and this is why I double up on screens for our viewing audience. Okay, is Scare's the attack guy. Okay, he's just gonna run in head first and start fucking shit up. Okay, and what I'm doing is I'm hanging back from him on his 6, on his 9, and on his 3, and I'm gonna make sure that nothing sneaks up behind him as best
right,
I can. Okay.
right,
Now when we add somebody else in there, now I've only got to cover his 9 and his 6. Okay.
right,
And somebody else is covering his 3 and his 6. Okay.
right,
So now we got 2 people flanking behind him. Okay.
right,
If he needs support in front of us, he's gonna go, dude, I need help up here. Okay.
Yeah,
And then we
and
will close
to be
we'll
fair,
close that.
and to be fair, the reason why it's all set up that way is because I very rarely need help being aggressive.
Right. Okay. Okay. But every once in a while, you get a little cocky and you fucking get into some shit that you couldn't get out of, and hey,
Well, what it is
fall
I fail
backwards.
to scout first. That's where I get in
Correct.
trouble. Is failing to scout first.
Okay. Why do 90% of people fail scout school?
Impatience.
Exactly.
But look,
Okay.
I've watched Scare play, and when you have help, it looks like you really don't need help. But it's like when I watch you play Bear, and when I did roll with you, I try to do that as well. Like you said, Ed, just stand here, just shoot everything that comes toward this damn beam. All right, no problem. I'll stay here. When I was rolling with you and Oos, I said, okay.
Right. Yeah, we
Well,
were doing the interception missions. Just stay right there. That's all you got to do.
but doing it by myself on a lower level, I was like, what the hell? Oh, okay, now I know. But see, running with a team is better. It's more
Right.
fun. So I said,
Yeah.
okay, I'll go to community. Fine. Help me out, community. What I got to do. stand there and shoot, no problem.
You know, so in this game, right? We're still using military tactics to play the game, right?
Yeah.
And I'm still doing the things that I'm trained for behind Scare because I know my role, right? Okay. Now, every once in a while, we'll switch roles, and he'll be like, "Dude, you go in and kill everything."
Yep. Absolutely.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. So
My group,
we
I'm telling you,
we multitask in those roles. Okay. So it's like, all right, we've been grinding this forever. All right, my fingers hurt. Okay. You've been sitting back lobbing arrows ended. You're pushing a button once every 5 seconds. I'm pushing 500 buttons every nanosecond. Okay. So I'm gonna step back for a minute. You go in and fuck shit up.
man.
Okay. And that's what that's basically in essence what we're training to do, to push all of us to get to the point where we want to get to end game levels.
Right.
And we all want to be trained well enough in what we're doing in these missions that any one of us can lead it and any one of us can fall back.
Right.
Okay.
Like I shared with Scare, I never been in the military, but I do know what your 6, your 3, your 9, and your 12 is. So if you need help in that and you need backup, just have me post up where I need to be.
Right.
If you need me to watch your 6, I got your 6.
Well, this is the thing, right? So when we're putting all that together, okay, it's already from where Scare and I come from, that's already predetermined. Okay, it's already pre-programmed. Right. Okay. I'm not going to get in front of Scare. Right. I do. If he sees me in screen, I'm not doing my job. Okay. That means I'm in front of him, which is then I'm not where I need to be. Right. So these are the things that we're doing. We're creating that triangle, okay, of attack, and the front of that triangle can fall back to R6, and we'll still cover him.
Right.
Okay? But that's at his discretion, right?
And the other thing there is, like, if I see him out of place, then my first thought isn't, oh, what the fuck's he doing? My first thought is, what pushed him out of spot? So I turn around and I see what he's dealing with that forced him out of his position. And I assist with that so he can get back to where he is supposed to be at.
Right. And when we run that way, okay,
coordination.
When we run that way, okay, it's all fun and games and dandies, and nobody's dying. Okay, it's just a quick communication. Hey, I need some help over here real quick. All right, where are you at? Okay.
See, at the same time, I'm having fun, but I want to be serious. I don't want nobody I'm rolling with getting, dying.
No,
so if I have your back, yeah.
That's the whole thing. We're not worried about that. This is a game.
Right.
Okay. This is a game. Okay. And it's just one of those things where, as you come up into this, and as you look at what the missions are, what the specifics that we're doing is, doing these things. Now you're adding an extra element, right, of what it is. So I'm not just running around crazy killing everything when we're trying to do, certain stuff, right? A lot of times I'll just hang back a little bit and just give cover fire behind things and make sure nothing sneaks up on him.
Right.
Right. Okay. And that gives you a break in that grind. Okay. This game is a grind. Okay.
Yeah.
Hours upon hours upon hours upon hours of just, and intense battle, and especially as you get up into those higher regiments of the game, uh, there's stuff where there's times where we're just sitting back and doing it, and it's ease, and it's like I could eat a ham sandwich and drink a beer, and I've only got one hand on the controller. Okay. And I, tying my shoes or brushing my teeth, while we're playing. There's those times. Okay. And then there's the times where we're completely focused on the task at hand and we don't want any interruptions.
Right.
Right. And you'll see it on our faces if you're watching the streams, if you're sitting back watching what we're doing, you'll see the concentration on our face. Trust me.
Man, trust and believe me, Bear. I've seen you in Scareborne, and when you guys are focused, you're focused. That's why I try not to say shit. I just watch you guys, and I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Go ahead, get him. All that, No, for real. I'll sit there watching you guys. Like, yeah, get that motherfucker, get him. Don't let him get away now. Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So, it's and here's the thing, and thank you for that, and thank everybody else for that is that way.
I am that way. I've always been that way. No, don't let that fool get away. Go get him, capture him, bring him back. Fuck all the other ones trying to stop you. Shoot them too.
Yep. But what I'm talking about is like our stream etiquettes, I guess, or our things. A lot of times, I'm guilty of it too. Sometimes I'll pop in into things and kind of disrupt stuff around a little bit. But if I always double check and I'll watch the stream of what's going on before I pop in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Right. And then like today, right. And I caught myself in my needed a Tampax moment yesterday. And it's like, well, okay, wait a minute. Before I start pointing that finger, let's make sure I'm doing the right thing too.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's, to just have that mindset that while we're streaming, the content that is going out to the viewers is what's important.
Right.
Right. And, just like with anything else, we're always willing to help. We're always willing to, okay, let us get it finished up with this. Okay. Right. Like last night, we were running Steel Path. Right.
Yeah.
Let us get finished with this, and then we'll help you out.
Right.
And we just expect a little bit of patience from you guys. That's it. And you guys are awesome. And you guys are awesome at that. So
when I watch you guys, I have time. And if I don't have time for that moment, I'll mute the mic and go take care of what I have to do and come back. That's what I do, especially if I'm on chat. But what you guys on YouTube, I hate when I have to do something. I'll take my phone with me while I'm doing it. I'm like, damn, man, why y'all got to do this shit while I'm doing? Oh, man. But I'm like, but I always go back after the video has been done, after the stream has been done. I always go back to the video sometimes and rewind to where I might have thought I've left that and come back and check out the scene. And I'm like, oh, okay, this is how you did it. Like SKV, when I needed some nudes, some salvage, I forgot what planet he took me on, but anyway, I shared that also on Scareborne promotion and also in yours. Like, okay, this is what we're doing. Thank you. I don't mind doing that. In fact, I got more stuff I have to collect too. Damn. I had to go to Saturn and stuff, and I'm like, nah, Saturn ain't even unlocked yet. So But if anybody got Saturn open,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I'm down for rolling and getting some stuff so I can continue building when I'm building. But yeah, I do have two weapons I want to get rid of. One is the bow. I don't need two of them, and the bow tar. And I have them two handguns. I don't like them, but I want to get them ranked up, mastery rank 30, so I can at least get rid of it. I don't want to get nobody no guns that I'm ranked number 10 or 20, stuff like that. So I want to max them out them because I don't like them.
Gotcha. See, scares over here looking at arcanes and dealing, going, what weapons am I putting together? Caliban chassis blueprint. Don't get rid of those. I could use those.
I can't trade standard ones. They're not primes.
I know. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding with you. So, but with all that, I mean, sorry about having to. This is for Scare. Sorry about having to change my schedule up a little bit. Mama Bear kind of said I was disrupting her sleep pattern.
Oh, that's fine. Mine's all disrupted right now too.
Well, my condolences, Bear. My condolences early to you, Bear, because you're still alive and she didn't kill you yet.
I think that goes for everyone that ever meets me. You didn't kill him? Nah, I didn't kill him. Why? Why not? We felt sorry for his ass.
Yeah, meanwhile, the community's like, whew. Whew.
So, let me get set up here, Scare, and I'm gonna step out and have a smoke real quick. And what do you got to get done?
I actually have to leave to go get my daughters.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, gentlemen, you guys have a good one. I'll be on later on. Scare, you have a good one. If you still online after you get your babies, then hey, I'm open. Same with you, Bear.
Same for
it. Yep. Thank you for
I'll let
stopping
you guys.
So once you got juniors, are you coming back on? You spending time with them?
No, we'll see. We'll see what the day holds. I don't know for sure yet.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, gentlemen, I'm out.
All right,
all right, later. So we'll go from there. Pixie says, took nap. Gonna start getting ready to leave. That's nice to take naps, isn't it?
For some people.
Yeah, I don't like closing my eyes very often either, bro.
Yep.
Know how that goes. So how'd all the Assassin's Creed stuff go? I've watched some of it.
No, I'm still doing it. It's a long-ass game.
Oh, yeah. Tons of storyline in there, too, right?
Yeah, primarily.
Yeah. Who is the, I'd Google it, but there was the, how do I say this properly? Well, just the same way that they did. He was the first. I am just not getting this down. My brain is not functioning this morning. The first African American that went through snipe school and was deployed in Afghanistan. And he's written a ton of books.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Oh, let me
I
look it
know.
up real quick. I just
know
it's on the tip of my freaking tongue. He used to hang with Eric Ennis and all those guys.
I don't know. I know there's Reaper, but he was Iraq.
Reaper, yes, that's who I'm talking about.
Oh, Reaper was Iraq.
What?
He did a lot of Iraq stuff.
Right. I just for God, for the life of me, I cannot remember his name.
I remember him by
Nicholas
his call sign.
Irving. His books would be good for his books would be good for Rainbow.
Yeah. So it is interviews at that rate.
Exactly. You know, all of his interviews, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean he's let's see, if I'm not mistaken, he was born in Germany, raised in Maryland, and his parents were both enlisted.
Something to that effect.
He was with the 75th, if I'm not mistaken, 3rd Ranger
Correct.
Battalion.
Correct on that one. That one I do know.
You know, me, I just, you know, I mean, I don't know how many times I've read The White Feather. You know what I mean? That goes back to Nam.
Yeah.
Carlos was a badass. Oh.
Very true.
I mean, I wouldn't. He was just bred to do what it was. I mean, his parents got divorced, you know, and you know, here's a 10-year-old kid running around the woods with a 22, you know, because you know the grandparents were, you know, off grid, and you know, if you want something to eat, boy, you know, you better bring it home. You know, that upbringing with him and his marksmanship was just, you know, outstanding.
Yeah, I think he wants more of the mindset and less of the skill set.
Exactly. Yeah. You know, 22 is not it's a dangerous weapon, don't get me wrong, but it's not a, you know, primary. You know what I mean? It's not an 06, you know, or a 308. So you got to get real creative on sneaking up on things.
Yep. All right, I gotta get going. I gotta go get my
All right,
girls.
have fun. Damn for it. What's that do later?
All right. Thank you all for being here. I know, broken up stream, so it seems like it was short. Reality, we did about 7-ish hours total, because we did some Odyssey earlier. Probably closer to 8, actually, now, looking at this. But anyways, we may or may not be back later. We'll see. But I do got some more Warframe stuff to do. The next live stream will be Warframe as well, because I need mother tokens. And we're going to be doing the weekly resets that happen. So, next time we are live, it will be Warframe. Thank you all for hanging